Okay, so let's have this topic. So solving rational equations. So on this case, we cannot use cross multiplication because we have these more than two rational expressions. So to find the solutions of these rational equations, we're going to use the LCD. So first, multiply this given equation by its LCD. And to find the LCD, we just need to combine the given denominators. So for the first denominator, that's 3. So therefore, times 3. Then for the second denominator, that's x. So times x. So therefore, this is now the LCD of these rational equations. Then distribute this LCD to every term. So we have 3x times x over 3. Then plus to this term. So we have 3x times 12 over x. Then equals to this term. So we have 3x times x minus 2. Then simplify. So since we can cancel 3, so we have now x times x, then plus, we can cancel x, so we have 3 times 12, then equals, distribute, this one is 3x squared, then distribute, so 3x times negative 2, that's negative 6x. Then simplify, so x times x, this one is x squared, then plus 3 times 12, this one is 36, then equals 3x squared minus 6x. Then equate this equation to 0, so transpose everything to the left side. So we have x squared plus 36, then transpose this to the left side, so this becomes negative 3x squared. Then transpose this to the left side, so this becomes positive 6x, then equals 0. Then combine like terms. So we have this x squared, then minus 3x squared. Since this one is 1, so 1 minus 3, that's negative 2. So negative 2x to the power 2. Then plus 6x and plus 36 equals 0. Then observe the numerical coefficient for every term. So we have this 2, 6, and 36. Since all numbers divisible by 2, so we need to reduce this equation. And we have this negative on the first term. So to make this positive, divide every term by negative 2. So divide by negative 2 and divide by negative 2. So we have now negative 2 cancel. So we have x squared. Then this 6 divided by negative 2. So this one is negative 3. Then x. And this 36 divided by negative 2. This one is negative 18. Then equals 0. Now, since this one is a quadratic equation, so we can solve the solutions using factoring. So to solve using factoring, so we have factors of x squared, that's x times x, and factors of negative 18. So first, we need to write all the factors of this negative 18. Since 18 is negative, so therefore one of the factors is positive and one is negative. But in the quadratic equation, since this one is negative, so therefore the bigger number of the factor must be negative. So these are now the factors of negative 18. So we can have negative 18 times 1, so the bigger number is negative, and also negative 9 times 2, this one is negative 18. Then we have also negative 6 times 3, this one also is negative 18. So these are now all the factors for negative 18. Then add all the factors. So we have negative 18 plus 1, that's negative 17. Negative 9 plus 2, that's negative 7. Negative 6 plus 3, that's negative 3. Then since in the quadratic equation, the middle term is negative 3, and this one is negative 3, so therefore, these are the factors of this negative 18. So we have minus 6 plus 3. Then equate the two factors to 0. So we have x minus 6 equals 0. And the other one, x plus 3 equals 0. Then to solve for x, so we have x equals, so transpose this negative 6 to the right, that becomes positive 6. Then the other one, so we have x equals, transpose this positive 3 to the right, so this becomes negative 3. So these are now the solutions of these rational equations. Then for this given, so again, we just need to multiply the whole equation by its LCD. And to find the LCD, we just need to combine the given denominators. So for the first denominator, we have x plus 1, so times x plus 1. Then for the second denominator, that's 2x, so therefore times 2x. So this is now the LCD of these rational equations. Then distribute this LCD to every term. So we have x plus 1 times 2x, then times 2x over x plus 1. Then plus to this term, so we have this x plus 1 times 2x times 5 over 2x. Then equals to this term, so we have x plus 1 times 2x times 2. Then simplify, so since we can cancel this x plus 1, so therefore we have 2x times 2x, then plus, we can cancel this 2x, so we have now x plus 1 times 5, then equals, so we have this x plus 1, then this 2x times 2, that's 4x. Then simplify, so this 2x times 2x, this one is 4x squared. Then plus x times 5, this one is 5x, and 1 times 5, that's plus 5. Then equals x times 4x, that's 4x squared. Then we have this 1 times 4x, that's positive 4x. Then equate this equation to 0, so transpose everything to the left side. So we have this 4x squared plus 5x plus 5. So transpose, this becomes negative 4x squared. And then this positive 4x transpose becomes negative 4x, then equals 0. Then simplify, so combine like terms, so we have this positive 4x squared and negative 4x squared. So positive 4 minus 4, this one is 0. Then this positive 5x and negative 4x, so 5 minus 4, that's 1, or 1x or x. Then we have this plus 5. Then equals 0. Then to solve for x, so we have x equals, so transpose this positive 5 to right side. So this becomes negative 5. So therefore, this is now the solution of this rational equation, x equals negative 5.